What's going on? What's going on, people? Coming to you live from Uptown Comedy Corner, on point with Unc and Neph. Got some stuff we need to talk about. What's going on? First, let me introduce the guest panel. To my left, Reggie Reed. What you got going on, Big Reg?
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Reggie Reed, comedian Reggie Reed in the house tonight. You already know what's going on.
Good deal. To my right, owner and CEO of Uptown Comedy Corner, Angelo Sykes. What's going on, Angelo? Welcome back.
Hey, sir. Everything's good, man. Good to be back on with Unc and Neph.
Corey, nephew Corey. What's going on, bruh?
What's going on, everybody?
And Pete, Tommy LeNoir. What's going on, Pete?
What's happening? Coming straight from the land of Dorothy and Toto.
I hear you.
By the way of San Antonio.
Real quick
rock
before
out.
we get. Sorry. Real quick before we get started. Corey, give us an update of the score in the Lions game.
Yeah, 3-0 Detroit into the first quarter. Lions got the ball, first and goal, I think, from the 6.
How golf looking?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Each team got one turnover. Garoppolo had an interception. I think Craig Reynolds had a fumble.
Oh, okay. Pete,
What's happening?
how the World Series looking?
World Series is 3-0 right now. They just went to the end of the third. Texas Rangers up.
All right.
And they're about to come back to bat in the top of the fourth.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get rolling with the show. The itinerary has changed a little bit, so we're gonna start out talking a little NFL right quick, and then as the show goes on, Corey, you know, you and I have some discussions we need to talk about as well.
No doubt. No doubt. You might have to keep me on point this game. I'm a little distracted with the game.
I know you are. Y'all know Corey. You know he's a Lion fan, so if y'all see his head tilted, that's what he's doing. So look, check it out. To my left, Pittsburgh Steelers fan. To my right, Pittsburgh Steelers fan.
Yes, sir.
So I'm stuck in the middle. Then on top of that, Pittsburgh whipped my damn Rams last weekend. So I can't even come in here talking no shit like I had planned on doing. But yeah, so I think, Angelo, you was actually at that game. Tell us a little bit about what was going on in L.A. I know you be hanging out there anyway, but.
Yeah, man. It's my first time actually at SoFi, so that was a real cool experience. SoFi is an amazing stadium, I must say. The food wasn't that great, but the stadium was amazing. But it was a great game. To talk about it last week, I would have had a lot more enthusiasm because we, came back to beat the Rams. It was the first time that Pittsburgh showed any kind of football
Competency.
Prominence. But the mythology was decent. We actually had trap blocking. We did things we hadn't done all season long. We had 2 really productive drives, the first 2 real productive drives we had all season. So I was really excited until Sunday. And everything that it looked like we did last week, we couldn't duplicate. So it was very, very disappointing. But
who y'all lose to this week?
Jacksonville.
Well, that's a tough squad, man.
Well,
Jacksonville, a tough squad.
We were both at the same record going in, so we both should have been, But Jacksonville is one of the 2 teams that has a winning record against the Steelers in the NFL.
Right.
No one else has winning records. They're one of 2 teams having winning records against us, and we've struggled with Jacksonville since Fred Taylor days, man. We just can't seem to beat them jokers, man. It's ridiculous. So
Something about that teal green.
Maybe the teal green.
It's just something about it.
Something, man.
So Reggie, did you check out the game?
Yes, sir. Definitely. I'm a very big Pittsburgh Steelers
I know,
fan.
you told me. They got their own Pittsburgh podcast.
Yes, sir. Steelers of Atlanta.
But yeah, so what y'all think, man? We know Tomlin is a man there. He ain't going nowhere. He Pittsburgh got a brand. They got a brand. You hear me, Corey? Pittsburgh has got a brand. You know what I'm talking about. We're going to talk about that later.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, so was the game at least competitive, or did Jacksonville come in there and blow them out?
No, it was competitive. I mean, we lost 20-10.
That's not bad though.
The problem was simply we had 3 turnovers and we didn't capitalize on any of them. We didn't turn any turnovers into points. We're struggling on offense. You know, we're the only team in the NFL that has been outgained in yards in every single game of the season, win or lose. So, I mean, we're just struggling, man. We have an offensive coordinator that
He got to go.
what was his
got
playbook,
to
Red?
go.
What'd you say his playbook was?
Coloring book.
Coloring book. He's
Coloring book
he has a
playbook.
coloring book for a playbook. So, you know.
But you know the Rooney family, they're dedicated to their coaches.
They loyal
and
to a
they're
fault.
very-
They loyal
Right.
to a fault.
Right, they're very loyal. But you know how much leeway is Tomlin getting on as far as making that decision? I mean, he is the head man. You know, he can't make that decision.
Traditionally, he has full autonomy on his coaching staff, but I don't think he wants to acknowledge that that's the problem. They want to continue to say the execution is a problem, and there are some execution issues. However, it's hard to execute plays that you can just see there's no development of the plays. Last week against the Rams literally was the first time, you know, and I'm just not a Steeler. I'm a diehard. I watch every play. I dissect.
You know what I mean? I know you do. Both of y'all do.
And when I say last week against the Rams was the first time we used trap blocking at all, you know, under this guy. But then this week, we didn't go back to it. We went back to just hand the ball off to Najee and run up the middle. This is the NFL, man. That just doesn't happen. I don't care what team you are. You have to have some kind of movement on your line. You have to have some tight end cracks. You got to have something. We have nothing.
It's almost like man, Canada has 2 playbooks. He's like, okay, well, I know these plays work, so I'm gonna just try these the first half, and then if these don't work, we're gonna try these the second half. And that's how we've been squeaking out these wins. I don't know what's going on with that.
You know, the bottom line with me is I don't care if they want to call it execution. I don't care if they don't want to call that so and so ain't doing their job on the field. If you got an offensive coordinator, I mean, he's the lead guy. He's got to be able to make adjustments, which he seems like he's not able to do. You know, if something's not working, make an adjustment. And you know, really, this is his second year because he was having issues last year.
No, sir.
Okay.
This is his 3rd year.
Oh, my bad, 3rd year.
And listen, so because giving the second year might make an excuse for him. This is his 3rd season.
Right.
And let me just give you all this stat because you may not know it or not. All right, because 32 teams in NFL. 32 teams in NFL. 31 teams in the NFL have 4 or more 400-yard total offensive games. 4 or more since 2021. 31 teams out of 32 have 4 or more. Pittsburgh has 0 400 yards of total offense in the last 3 years. Every team in the NFL has 4 or more. We have 0. 0 400-yard games. That is solely on the offensive coordinator. 100%.
Right.
100%.
So
That's in 40 games.
Right. So
No
let
excuse for that.
me chime in to nephew and Corey got the head tilted real quick, so I'm gonna start out with Pete. Y'all always talking about how quick I am to cut that umbilical cord with these coaches, sometimes players. Y'all think it's time for him to go? I mean, Angelo just broke it down for you. You know, how long do we want to keep this cat in as an offensive coordinator? Pete, you can start out with you.
Oh, that question is not for me to answer. I try to keep my nose in my own grass and my grass in my yard because I'm ready for my offensive coordinator to go too.
Oh,
we
you
let
ready
Eric
for him?
Bieniemy walk out the door, and Nagy can't get nothing going. And then we ain't getting no help out of him but dropping passes. So I understand what D'Angelo is saying,
take off the
but I
D.
can't call that shot.
Take off the D, Pete. Take off the D on Take off the D on Angelo.
Oh, my bad.
I used to call
My
him that at
bad. No
first too. I was
disrespect.
always calling him D'Angelo. So, but you know what though, Pete? It ain't like Eric Bieniemy over in Washington blowing up the league either. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you to take the H out of his name. The enemy.
Be enemy. Corey got the fist clenching. Something must have happened. Give us an update, Corey.
Oh yeah, Raiders just went 3 and out, 6-0.
Oh, okay. They're getting
Raiders
there.
went 3 and out, so they got a punt now.
They're getting there. Okay, so
But I mean, to the loyalty of these coaches, though, man. Whether they're head coaches or coordinators, that's something they seem to live by. And it's like a trickle-down effect from ownership to GMs to the coaches. You very seldom find somebody that's in and out in like a 2-year period. They're going to let them ride it out for about 4 or 5 years before they try to even think about something and get rid of them.
that's too long, though, man. Especially when Pittsburgh got that brand. I mean, that's too long. I mean, you know what do they think he's going to just come back magically next Sunday and perform, and then from here on out, you know, he just going to tear up the league? Angelo pointed it out, and Reggie, he ain't did nothing in what you say, Angelo? 4 years?
3 years.
3 years.
He did nothing.
You know, when you don't see, I like loyalty, but you have to see levels of improvement every year.
Right.
But when you don't see anything, when you see a decline,
Right.
come on, man. You know, you got to show improvement at least.
Like I say, Pittsburgh, we always been real loyal to a fault. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it's gonna be this year. I mean, we can mope and grime and say he need to go, but he not gonna go until the season is over. It's just how they work.
Can I ask Pete a question?
Pete, yeah, go ahead.
I just saw you know, from Kansas and all. I don't know if y'all do college football or not, but is Kansas real? I mean, that was a real big upset this past Saturday. Are they real?
We are real. The thing is, we got this thing on us that we're a basketball school. Lance, the coach, I call him Coach Lance, but we just hired him 3 years ago, and it's been improvement every year. Our only bugs has been the injuries, because we're actually playing with our backup quarterback. Our starting quarterback, I think, has only played like maybe a half of a game this season, and was out half the last season. So I think we're real. We're still building.
You talking about the flag football team?
Kansas Jayhawks. We beat Oklahoma.
You ain't swinging like that, did you, Unc?
Oh, I thought we were talking flag football
That's
for
funny.
a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Just checking.
You see the shirt.
Oh, you talking about the Jayhawks. Okay. All right. Speaking of college basketball, real quick, Duke just signed that boy. What's his name? Help me out, Pete. Just signed that boy from Maine.
I don't know it because it don't.
I
don't know it because it don't matter until he touches that hard.
You ever watch some highlights of him? You're a white boy.
Yeah, I seen
He's
it.
nasty.
He's a white boy. He can jump out the gym, but he's about 6'10", 6'9".
Right.
He got skills.
Right. So we're gonna move on real quick because Angelo got to get up out of here and then let him comment a few things on our next topic or segment that we're talking about. We're gonna go ahead and move into my NFL top 5. So that'll give y'all a little chance now to, while I do my 5, y'all can think about y'all 5, critique my 5, or then I'm gonna tell you lost your damn mind, but you can go ahead and critique it anyway. So, Pete, you lucky, man, because the only reason I really did this, because, you know, it's like 10 teams out there now. I think with 2 losses, I don't know the exact number, but we're going to start out with number 5, the Kansas City Chiefs. coming in at number 5. After they
You
lost
done
to
lost
who,
your
Pete?
damn mind.
Who did they lose to?
Denver Broncos.
Denver
horses.
Broncos.
The donkeys.
So really, I shouldn't even have them in there after they go in and lay an egg against Denver, man. Only reason I'm doing it because you come on the show and I ain't want to embarrass you by not having you in the top
Don't do me no
5.
favors.
Huh?
Don't do me no favors.
Yeah, all right. So y'all start thinking about y'all top 5 and critiquing mine. All right. Number 4, the Dallas Cowgirls. And maybe I might have them in here at number 4 because they totally demolished my hapless Matthew Stafford-led ass Rams. Time for him to go too, and McVay. But anyway, coming in at number 4. Yeah, I'm a snatcher, Angelo.
Yeah, that's too
There
quick.
tell you, I'm ready to snatch the least. Thanks for the ring. Thanks for the ring, but good riddance.
Wow.
Time to roll. Number 3, the Baltimore Ravens. So Corey, nephew, I know you was I was dogging you because you had the Ravens in a couple of weeks ago at number 3, and you was asking me what was wrong with the Ravens, and I really couldn't even answer you. But now I can answer you. Them boys looking tough. So who did they beat this weekend? Who did the Ravens play this weekend?
Tennessee. Was it Washington?
No.
I can't even think off the top of my head, but it don't matter. They came in. I know they won, so they coming in at number 3. Number 2, the Miami Dolphins.
They play Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah, they Baltimore played Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I'm still my hand too high because they still iffy with me. I am really not sold. I'm sold on him as an athlete, but I am not sold on Lamar Jackson yet. I'm still not sold on him because has he even went to a playoff game?
He won 2.
He won 2 playoff
Yes.
games, but first round. He ain't got past the first round. If
No, he
I
ain't
stand
got
corrected.
He
Okay.
got past the first round. He lost the next game.
Oh, okay. Number 2. I think I already mentioned it. The Miami Dolphins. Is Tyreek Hill the best receiver in the NFL right now?
No. He's
No.
A.J. Brown. He the second best, though.
You talking
Nah, I
about?
said that's A.J. Brown.
You calling out A.J. Brown,
Yeah.
a.k.a. Terrell Owens? Don't he remind you of Terrell Owens a little bit?
A little bit, yeah.
Got the body size.
He got the body size. I mean, he's got the strength. It's nobody wants to tackle him. Definitely nobody want to play with him on the field.
Tyreek, most dangerous receiver in the NFL.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Angelo just said Tyreek was the most dangerous receiver in the NFL. So does Tyreek Hill remind you a little bit of Crazy Boy Brown? Angelo.
You know, in a lot of aspects, yes. And the fact that Antonio always got open, no matter what the coverage was, he was able to
Right.
get open. Route running wise, Antonio Brown was second to none.
Right.
Tyreek Hill is not a great route runner.
He just super
But he's just super.
fast.
He just
He
yeah.
just super
He
fast.
could get, because I think he was from Carrollton.
If he was
He
a
could get
great,
to this club in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, his speed
if
is
he
ridiculous.
was a great route runner, oh my God.
Right.
It'll be over.
Right. And he's only going to
I
improve.
mean, Jalen Waddle is a better route runner, but
Right.
Tyreek
Right.
is just explosive.
Yeah, so Tua's playing decent. They're talking about him in the MVP conversation right now. But we'll see about Tua. Because Tua can sign out on your ass quick, too. But so far, he's doing good. And I think everybody knows number 1 team is that I got on here. The Philadelphia Eagles. That's probably not how Eagles sound.
How was it more like a chicken?
But that was more like the Atlanta Hawks, which are getting drove right now by the Timberwolves. But anyway, that's my top 5. Who want to chime in on it? Then so I can tell you lost your damn mind. Pete?
Yeah, you tripping as per usual. For the top 5, it's only one team from the NFC, and there 4 from the AFC. You dropping the Chiefs down to 5, that's disrespectful. They lost 1 game or 2 games. But I mean, they lost to a bad team, but you know, that happened.
Well,
So,
nephew, get a win tonight.
yep.
Get a win tonight. I might put you back in there next week. But I'm still sore. I still got a sour taste in my mouth off of that ass whipping that Baltimore put on them. So we'll see. What's the score now, Corey?
9-0.
Okay.
Detroit.
They can't score no touchdowns.
Nah, I got in the red zone twice.
Have they been in? How many times they been in the red zone?
Twice.
Okay, yeah, you gotta put some points on the board. But they are playing Las Vegas though, so they might get away with it. Pete, you got your 5 yet?
Yeah, go ahead and finish it with his.
I couldn't understand you,
yeah,
Pete.
my bad. So,
Corey. Yeah, go ahead, Corey.
I would say number 5, you got Jacksonville. Number 4, I said Baltimore. Number 3, Miami. Number 2, Kansas City. And number 1, Philadelphia.
Okay, you ready? You done lost your damn mind on Kansas City, bro. You have lost your damn mind on Kansas City. Like, we know everybody ain't going undefeated. We get it. But you can't lose to the Denver Broncos, man. And the pedigree that you got going on in Kansas City, you just can't lose that. Like I said, I still got them. I still got them in my top 5 because they're still bad. Nowhere near the team they were last year, but they're still winning. What, they 6-2? So, I mean, you can't argue that. But you can't have them in number 4. Number 2 after they done lost the Broncos. So that's one you done lost your damn mind. Reggie, you got your top 5?
Yes, sir. I got my top 5. My number 5 will be the Dallas Cowboys. My number 4 team will be the Miami Dolphins. My number 3 team will be the Baltimore Ravens. My number 2 team would be the Detroit Lions.
Oh, wow. Corey ready to fly in here and give you some depth.
And I want to put Pittsburgh at number 1, but I know they ain't going. That would be very unrealistic. But number 1 team, I got to give it to Philly. They playing pretty good right now.
Hey, you might as well go ahead and put Pittsburgh in at number 1 because that's what the hell Daryl Dan be doing every week. Yeah, the Falcons I don't care what they could be 0-8. He's still gonna be my Atlanta Falcons, number 1. So Angelo, what you got?
That's tough, man. I would go 5. I'd probably say the Chiefs at 5. I would go. It's hard for me to put Dallas in any kind of ranking whatsoever. I just hate them bastards so much.
Me too.
So I'm not going to. I'm going to go Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, yeah.
4.
Not bad. Good thought. Good thought.
I would go number 3. Oh, man.
It's hard.
I would go 3, the Dolphins. 2, the Ravens. And 1, the Eagles.
Okay. And then after we all finish, I'm going to grade all y'all and then tell you which teams you lost your damn mind on. Okay, Pete, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Stay ready. Number 5, Detroit Lions.
Number 5.
Number 4,
Number 4.
Miami Dolphins. Number 3, San Francisco 49ers. Number 2,
I'm gonna hold on.
Kansas City Chiefs. Number 1, Philadelphia Eagles.
All right.
One weekend does not define a season.
I don't think the Chiefs have played well this entire season. You know what I mean?
They haven't. But,
Yeah.
but
Their
they,
own
they
standard.
still first in their division
They are
and 5-2.
They are blessed to have one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. Is what they are. Without that team is not that good. I don't think. My humble opinion.
They're not. They're just not the same team. They don't have the receiving core. The receivers. They're right. I don't think nobody's scared of them no more like they used to be.
Let me have a comment with you and Angelo with no D. Would the Chiefs beat the Rams or the Pittsburgh Steelers right now?
I didn't put neither of those teams in my rankings.
Right. Thank you, Angelo. Thank you.
I'm
Neither
asking
one
you a
of those
question.
teams were in our rankings.
It'll be a game. I ain't gonna say that they'll just beat us, but I mean it would be a good game.
I think depending on, and I'm gonna be honest with you, they gonna beat the hell out of the Rams. That's a given. But with Pittsburgh, I mean, I think people ain't giving Pittsburgh. They're kind of overlooking Pittsburgh. I mean, they're a quiet 4-3, I believe they are.
Defense, we're 4-3. Defensively, we could stand up to that team because there's
Right.
no receiver that makes us have to double them, which means we can play regular football. You just have to worry. The only person you're worried about is Travis Kelce. That's the person you have to focus on.
Well, and
you know.
Mahomes, of course.
Well, of course. I'm
That's
just saying from a route running
from a route running standpoint, yeah.
But yeah, we would give them a much better game than I don't think they just. I can't say we'll beat them, but I can't say they're the better team either.
Right.
They've got a better quarterback.
Okay.
Way better.
They got a better quarterback. That's why I say Patrick Mahomes is just a generational player, and that's the difference between that team. You know, you take him and you put any other quarterback on that team, they're in trouble.
Yeah, defense is a little suspect, like it has been every year. I don't know why they keep holding on to Spags so long. He should have been gone.
Our defense is the best it's been in the last 3 seasons.
I was finna say that.
They have improved. That's probably how Spags held on to a job. I will give them that. They have improved, but they're still suspect. I didn't say they didn't improve. What I said was they're still suspect.
Yeah.
Now, but you got your boy Jones though. He's nasty. You know, he's
Okay.
probably.
I'm putting up, we could talk about the Chiefs the whole show. I don't mind. But we need to get moving on. But the biggest problem in KC right now is the offensive coordinator. And I was listening about that earlier when we came on.
Yeah, but the
play calling is not the same. We have too many turnovers and there's too many drop passes.
All right, you dog me for snatching coaches fast. This just his 7th game as an OC. Am I correct?
Who, Nagy?
Yeah.
Nagy's been an offensive coordinator for years. He just hasn't been with the Chiefs.
Oh, they got him.
That's why he can't keep a job.
I thought he was in house.
And actually, this is his 2nd time around.
Where'd they get him from?
Chicago.
Oh, you know what? You know
Yeah.
what? You know
That
what?
makes sense.
That's not his fault. That ain't his fault. That's your damn GM fault. Why would you hire an offensive coordinator from the Chicago hapless Bears? That's a GM blunder right there.
If you can recall, about 10 minutes ago, we talked about loyalty to a fault.
I got you.
This is Nagy's 2nd stint, and he and the GM went to college together. I believe it was Delaware. So there you have it.
They ain't gonna worry about it. They ain't worried about it because no matter what the Chiefs do, they gonna pack the house every home game anyway. So let me go ahead and move on and first of all, tell you how you done lost your damn mind. I'll start with you first, Pete. man, you can't have San Francisco in that. And you say you can't define a team by one weekend. You know what I'm defining them by? 3 damn weekends, because they done lost 3 games in a row. How can you even put them in your top 5, man? Purdy's true colors are coming out. Purdy's really
And the great
looking
words
like
of Stephen A. Smith, my list is fluid.
your list is not fluid. Your list is like your mind.
My list is fluid, Jack.
Your mind flew out the damn door somewhere. And we lucky we keeping them damn Chiefs in the top 5. But I think everybody had the Chiefs in their top 5. So we're gonna move on. So I'm gonna give you a D+ on your picks, just because you put damn San Francisco, and then you had the nerve to put them at number 2. But anyway, Corey's list.
I'm not putting Kansas City at 2 ever again, probably the rest of the season.
There you will. If they get on a little roll, you will. So, Corey, first of all, give us an update on the game. Oh, Corey got that headlock necked up. He got that headlock necked up. What's the score, Corey?
What happened?
What score?
Oh, it's 9-7. Raiders just scored a
9-7.
touchdown.
Yeah, because we're getting ready to cut this off because I got at least, what quarter we in, Corey? Second quarter?
Yeah, second quarter.
Okay, so
Just
I at
under
least
3
got to
minutes
try
left in the second quarter.
I at least got to try to make it home by halftime. So Corey, I'm gonna give you a B-, man. Not bad. Reggie. Damn, Reggie, give me your 5 again. I done forgot that real quick. You forgot too?
Yeah.
Reggie is C.
Huh? But you know what? I think we pretty much have the same few teams in there. Who are we leaving out of the top 5? Who are we leaving out? Can y'all think of anybody significant?
I don't think nobody's getting left out because
Maybe Buffalo.
No, Reggie, you didn't lost. Reggie said Buffalo. He didn't lost his damn mind, but they did have a nice win last week. How about Cincinnati?
I mean the Buffalo is 5-3.
Right. Okay, Reggie, I might
and they still
give
got
you
a tough
mine
schedule
back.
ahead too.
They probably standing on the edge. What y'all think about the Bengals? I think the Bengals are going to be somebody to be reckoned with. I can tell you that right now.
The Bengals still have a tough schedule as well.
Yeah,
Think about it. They still got to play Cleveland again. They got to play Baltimore. And they got to come to Kansas City on, I think, Christmas night or New Year's Eve.
Yeah, so you're right though. So they true colors are definitely going to show up. So.
And the Bills are the same way because the Bills still have to play Miami again.
Right. But
After
you
they
know what
already
though?
lost to
You know what though?
they already beat Miami.
You know what though? It's no easy schedule in the NFL. Nobody has an easy schedule in the NFL because every week it's a couple of upsets in there. For instance, can you Pete? I'm gonna ask you this question. Can you name the most notable upset of last weekend or this weekend?
I would have to say it'd be in mine.
Huh?
Beat Denver beating Kansas City.
I know. That's why I asked you that question. That's why I asked you that question. I already knew the answer.
Okay.
So I'm thinking
Man, they all pros.
I'm thinking we on the same page. And we about to get up out of here because I want to go home and watch the game my damn self. But before we end, I just wanted to touch a little bit on the NBA. I mean, real quick. Is Dame the answer in Milwaukee this year? Pete?
Yes, sir.
You think he is? Nephew?
Yes, sir. Eastern Conference Finals or what?
Nephew?
Yeah, I would agree. Eastern Conference Finals at minimum.
At a minimum?
Yeah, minimum.
Reg,
Yes, I think he is the answer.
is he gonna get them a chip though?
It's
He's
possible. It depends on who they run up against, and if they have to win the Eastern Conference, and then in the West, I think they can compete with any team in a 7-game series in the finals.
And you know what?
But really, it's too early to be really talking about that. We only
It
only
is.
3 games into the season.
I know. I just touched on it a little bit, because I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna get us up out of here. Still, why can't Denver get any respect? Nobody's talking about Denver once again, and they're the defending champions. They got Musty Boy in there tearing it up again. They 3-0 already, starting out. Why can't they get no respect? You think because they're a low market,
Small market.
a small market?
Small market
Yeah,
team.
that's what I meant, small market.
Yep. Just like the Kansas City Chiefs.
But
we got Musty Boy and we got Patrick Mahomes.
But I mean, Kansas City gets respect. I mean, they're
No,
small
we
market.
do not. We don't. When I say respect, there's nobody talking about us on ESPN or Fox every day like they talk about these losers like the Dallas Cowboys and whoever's that's out there that's got a legacy of winning that's irrelevant now. We'll hear about the Chiefs when somebody get in trouble or somebody get hurt.
Man, you always hear
And
about
now
the
they're
Chiefs.
trying to say you hear about them now because of Taylor Swift.
Speaking on that, too. Speaking on that,
about.
Travis Kelce's jerseys are blowing up. Okay, they talking about he got the most jersey sales ever and shit right now at this point. Thanks to
okay, but you're not giving them any respect.
Thanks to my girl Taylor.
You relating that to Taylor Swift,
who is now officially a billionaire, by the way, with her young ass, fine ass. But anyway, we're gonna get you out of here,
is not
Corey. Corey, we're gonna let you go because I know you're gonna have a crick in your neck from watching, so you can go relax. How my babies doing, Corey?
All right, fellas. I'll see y'all next week.
How my babies doing, Corey? How my babies doing?
They good. They good. They
All
both
right,
sleep right now.
Send them my love. That's my nephew. I mean my little nephew and little niece. It's my babies. All right, so we're gonna get up out of here. Corey, thanks a lot for coming on, man. I know you was really into the game tonight, but I appreciate you coming in, and we're gonna do that segment we talked about next week, Corey.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Y'all boys have a good one.
Hey,
all right, man. Pistol Pete.
Hey, we left a certain basketball player out of conversation tonight too.
Who's that?
A former basketball player. He ain't in the NBA no more.
Who you talking about?
Dwight Howard.
Oh yeah, that's right. We forgot
We
to
can
talk
save it
about
until next
him
week.
tonight. Dag it. That boy off the
We can save it
chain,
till next
man. We ain't got no time tonight. But Pete, save that thought, man. Save that thought for next week, because we definitely, matter of fact, we're gonna open up the show with Mr. Howard. So anyway, Pete.
You never know what happens this weekend.
Pete, appreciate you, bruh. And I'll see you next Monday. Bo, get us up out of here.
Rock Chalk Jayhawk, baby.
Y'all check us out on Point next week with Unc and Neph. Get us up out of here, Bo Pete. By the way, thanks, Bo Pete and Will, for